Well, let me tell you something, brother.
Snort, snort, snort.
Code drip.
Snort, snort.
I got the drip. We jumped back into Atomic Heart for the first stream. Now, in summary, all right, here's what I realized now that we've actually gotten into the meat of the game. Atomic Heart is, after 5 hours, an attempt to make a new Half-Life 2. That is exactly what this game is. The gunplay, the dodging, the first-person parkour platforming, the puzzles, and the darker kind of all hell is breaking loose atmosphere. It absolutely feels like a new Half-Life 2. In fact, there's zombies that look like head crab zombies in this game. I had no idea there were zombies. I thought the whole game was fighting robots. No, there's these mutant abominations and things, and I'm like, dude, once you get to those, and you're like, you gotta be joking me. It's Half-Life 2 to a T. That's exactly what they're going for here. The problem is, the game is unpolished, almost feels kind of unfinished, and is so wonky in parts, with the audio very, very glitchy. People talking over each other or being overall just obnoxious. You know, giant explosion on screen, no explosion plays. It's just like, you hear the guys reacting to it, oh no, like you hear no explosions at all. Just in general, the audio seems to be a major issue with the game. That whoever the audio lead or designer was did not do a good job with this game. The graphics are pretty good. I've actually liked the graphics of Atomic Heart. But overall, after having played it for 5 hours today, I was kind of underwhelmed and not impressed. Doesn't really feel like a modern game. It kind of feels like they took a PC game from like the 2000s and they put an HD facelift, 1080p, 4K, lots of lighting, facelift over it, but it plays like an outdated game, and that's not good. Maybe if you love Half-Life 2 or, you like games that feel like they're an homage to something, then maybe you would like Atomic Heart, but for me, it's like, this does not feel like a modernized game at all. It feels like they were attempting to make something and kind of failed, all right? In addition, the audience today, oh no, we did not retain the audience. We started off today with 400 or more viewers. By the end of that stream, we had maybe 250. People were not talking to me. They were not engaging with the content. They basically disconnected. We had, I'm not even kidding you, we had almost a 2-hour period where people stopped talking to me about the game and there were no contributions. If people are liking a game in general, you're going to have an engaged audience who are talking to me about it, who are asking me questions about it, who are actually paying attention to the content of the stream. And yes, if they're liking it, they're going to contribute. And none of that really happened on the first stream today. So all I got to say is, it's not just me saying it. It was the direct feedback of the actions of those who were on that stream basically saying, meh. At the end of the stream, I basically asked everyone, what do you think? And it was 50-50 split. 50% were like, wow, this game is not what we thought it was going to be. The PR materials, the advertisement made this game look like it was going to be an action-packed first-person shooter romp, like a Wolfenstein or a Doom. It is nothing like that whatsoever. It's complete misrepresentation of what this game really is. It's way more about exploration, puzzles, platforming, and then having some annoying, wonky combat thrown in than just being, a balls-to-the-wall, high adrenaline action game. So that's kind of a misrepresentation that's disappointing to a lot of people. Like I said, they got bored during the stream because that's what the game is. The other half were like, man, we wish you would keep playing it. And then it was funny because I was just finishing this segment and someone says to me, oh, Phil, so officially as of now on stream, you just finished the intro. You're about to head into the open world. And I was like, the open world? The game already is wonky. I'm getting stuck on items in the environment and I can't move. And I have to mash my controller to try to get my character to unstick from the glitchiness. The combat is so unrefined and feeling weird and wonky and boring and just not satisfying. Now you're telling me, in addition to all that unpolished nature, they're actually going to take the game into an open world, because we all know these big open world games are so polished and refined, right? And when I heard that, I was like, oh God, I was like, no, why did they do it? It just sounds terrible. It sounds like an awful idea. Like, I don't see how this could possibly be good, So by the end of today's stream, I went from like okay, let's really get into the meat of it and see what it is, to don't really like it. Just being honest, I don't think it's very good. It feels like an idea that's unfinished, and this is the first game from Munfish Studios, and maybe they need to go back to the drawing board with the second one and improve, but it just doesn't feel like a completed idea to me. So here's the thing. I'm not going to 100% say no, I'll never play it again. But remember, this was a Game Pass game, and we had no commitment to keep playing it. Let me know your thoughts. Leave comments on those videos for this playthrough and say if I should continue it or not. I can just tell you from the live streaming audience, they were not impressed. They were bored, and I'm curious what the on-demand audience is going to have to say. Okay?
I got the drip going. 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 I got the drip going.
It's like a faucet that's dripping. You can't make it stop. So what do you want me to do? Have a mute button that every second I'm tapping the mute button just in case I'm going to have to clear? Like, this is what I mean. These dumb kids. This is what it is. It's dumb kids.